How's it going, Charles Botensten? So this is an overdue video about how to get 1,000 subscribers. So that's the thing is that, to anyone else, 1,000 subscribers, say you're a YouTuber and there's so much to talk about right now because not only do I make videos for YouTube, but I also consume a ton of content, tons of content at 3 times the speed. There's plenty of Chrome applications that you could speed up the video. Yes, there's a little bar probably down around here that you could speed it up to 2 times the speed, which I highly recommend. So a 10-minute video is only 5 minutes. I do 3 times the speed and sometimes 4 times the speed, depending on how fast the person talks. So I can easily retain an hour's worth of content in like 15 minutes. It's super easy. I consume it like that. So the reason I bring that up is that you have to have good content. That's number one, is that you have to have good content. And there's tons of content. There's people watching video games. There's people that are unboxing things. There's people that are vlogging. There's travel. There's action sports. There's, magic tricks. There's motivational and everything else. And then there's self-development. Self-development, out of all of those things, are probably on the lowest, most subscribed, because self-development in general means that you have to question yourself. When you question yourself, you question your ego. When you question your ego, that's the deepest root of all of your decision making, all the dreams and hopes and everything else. If we had no ego, we'd be tenfold as better as a society, because everything is on ego. Everything we do, every decision we make, and every decision we don't make is, how do I look? How is this going to seem to other people? What are they going to think? How am I going to feel? Blah, blah, blah. So number one is self-development is the lowest thing. So getting to 1,000 subscribers for me is massive. And I'm not motivational. Motivational, to be honest, is just something that you passively look back on, that you passively look at, and then you sort of look at your life and you're like, yeah, let's go do it. But what I produce is videos that you question yourself, which is the hardest thing. Like I said, motivational is super easy. But the thing is, in most cases, there's no actual content. It's like, go out, you do it, you deserve it, you believe in yourself. And you're like, yeah, I believe in myself. But the thing is, there's no actual content. There's no like, wake up early, don't snooze your alarm, have your phone on airplane mode, get out of bed immediately, start making your bed, have a success, think about how good, journal, don't have coffee, go straight to the gym, have your clothes out already to go to the gym. That's actual content, and then you have to think of yourself of actually doing it. So have really good content. Number 2 is be passionate. You have to be passionate because people's attention span is like nil. They actually said, I was at a seminar and the speaker said that a goldfish attention span is 9 seconds. A human's is now 7 seconds. If you don't catch someone's attention in 7 seconds, and it's the same thing, let alone a video or in person, or you're talking to a pretty girl, or you're pitching a product or whatever, it's the same thing, is that our minds are like, tell me what I need, especially in New York. They're like, da 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 da. That's why I talk so fast. So number 1 is you have to have good content. Number 2 is passion. Number 3 is you have to interact with your viewers. If you don't answer comments, and that's also like where you should take your channel, not like directionally, but like, okay, this is hitting, or my videos are too long, or I should take out the fluff, or I should not talk about myself, or I should jump cut, which is cutting the ums and ahs and everything else. So interact with your viewers is good because they feel like they're actually contributing as well. For me, it is, because in self-development, it's a two-way street. It's 100-100. In other words, it's not 50-50, and neither should be a relationship. A relationship would always be 100-100. You go 100, I go 100. Let's fucking crush it. Let's make it work. So when someone says, "Hey, listen," some of the comments I come across, I'm like, "This is awesome." You also have to understand there's a lot of comments that are like, especially on a video that may go viral. And for me, viral is like 100,000 views. But one of my videos went viral, and they're like, he has an accent, he looks like this person, you don't know what you're talking about, blah, blah. And then there's some that are really offensive that I'm like, you know what, let's just take this down. Like, I don't really care. It's just, that's not the way that you control how your channel is, by the comments that are on there. All right. So if you allow comments that are like, this guy's a da 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 da, and you allow hate and everything else, that's the direction that viewers feel that the channel is going and is acceptable and is standard. So you control that, but you also have to answer the comments. Continuing on, listen to the subscribers. So this is what I was talking about, is that if someone says, I wish you would stop shaking, I wish you would produce more content or less content, or this is too long, or this is too short, or it's too loud, or get better video, or better, this is literally, this is how I produced everything, which moves directly into the first thing or the last thing I was going to end on, which is just start. Just start. It's the most important thing. Is I was down in Houston. Yeah, I was down in Houston like a month ago, and the guy's like, "Oh, what do you do on, what's your hobby and everything else?" I was like, "Oh, I make YouTube videos." He's like, "Oh, that's super cool." And we started talking about it. He's like, "Yeah, I've been meaning to do it for a year." this is the thing, within self-development, I would normally accept that. But then I say, okay, who doesn't produce something after a year? Someone that procrastinates. If he doesn't procrastinate, why is he procrastinating? So I said, oh, why are you not producing content? It's been a year. He said, I don't have the right camera. I said, oh, okay, you know, I do it on here. He's like, well, I don't have the best audio. I'm like, this is my audio right here. He goes, I need a better computer. I'm like, I actually just uploaded right from my phone. And he just kept on saying it. And what I got to is that he's never going to start. He's never going to start. Because for every single thing I said, I did it. And by the way, what he was doing was way more, you know, why is reality TV more popular than, say, I don't know, cooking shows? Or because cooking shows, all right, a bad example, but reality TV is drama. You get to compare yourself that your life is better. It's also engaging and fun and da-da-da, and it's like da-da-da. But self-development is, it's gonna be a slow rise, all right? Slow rise. What he was gonna do was just an immediate hit. It was gonna be way more subscriber friendly. That's the easiest way to say it, is subscriber friendly. Why does Casey Neistat have so many subscribers when he was vlogging? When he was vlogging every single day, because he's a passionate, outgoing, he was taking it on GoPros and everything else, but he had sick editing views. So just start. Consistency. And I'll cut the video down because I know this is gonna run over time, which is funny, talking about how to get 1,000 subscribers, but you have to be consistent. This is something that I just learned, I think in 2016. When I started, I think it was 2014, 2015, I would just produce a video whenever I felt like it. But the thing is, you never feel like doing it. You never feel like making a video. You'll be too tired or hungover, the content's not good, or you'll start it and then you'll stop it. You know how many times I've started a video and I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. You know, I just start going on a tangent completely different than the actual topic, which is, you know, you guys are used to. But the thing is, you have to be consistent. Once you start, just finish the video, just do it, just put it out. And as Seth Godin says, just ship it, just get it out there. Don't worry about it. Be consistent, don't be perfect. You know, and you don't know what video is gonna hit. I had no idea that the video of me drinking a gallon of water a day for 30 days would actually hit. Like I actually I almost didn't even make that video. And that was by far the highest, by 10 times, 11 times the amount of viewers have seen that video than any other video. And that was shot on my phone, and it was funny, I forgot something I was going to bring up. It was shot on my phone in my parents' backyard. I'm like sitting on a lawn chair. Just start, be consistent, have a schedule so your subscribers know every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday, da-da-da, and don't skip it, because that's where the trust is lost. And that's what I did a lot of times. I would skip it, and then over a month, people are like, oh, where were you, da-da-da. But the thing is, don't worry about not producing the best content immediately, because you'll get better, you'll understand what your audience wants, and then you'll hone in on exactly what they want and deliver it every single time. So I hope this helps. I'll probably have a follow-up video on this. I know 1,000 isn't like everyone's goal, but to be honest, to get to 1,000 is really, really hard if you don't have like a motivating or an interesting, like beautiful shots where people can just dur out. You know, they just, as I call it, the dur state. You know, they just, oh wow, Casey Neistat has a cool life. All right, self-development, not so much. So 1,000 subscribers, thank you guys, and I have like 1,700 now, which is obviously a little bit late, but have an awesome day, subscribe, and of course leave your comments below. I'll probably have a follow-up video at 2,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 or whatever, what I've learned from it. So have an awesome day, talk to you guys soon.